What is up, everyone? Welcome back to another video today, and in this video we are doing the 47th installment of Random Model Airports. Today we're going to be doing the Long Beach Airport. Thank you to Aviation with Eli for suggesting this airport. If you have any new suggestions, feel free to leave them in the comments below. So we're taking a look at a primarily Southwest airport in this case. It did used to be for another airline, so we'll take a look at how that happened through the airport's history. So the site began airport operations in 1923 as Daugherty Field. A terminal building was constructed in the 1940s, and then over the years you had limited airline nonstops within the state of California, which would be called intrastate nonstops, into the 1960s. Western Airlines began longer nonstop services with Electras and 737s, and eventually they would add services like Las Vegas, so some of the first handful of interstate services. Jet America launched operations here in 1981, and I mention that because they did designate Long Beach as a hub. It merged with Alaska in 1987, so that's why they didn't last too long. Alaska, American, Continental, United, U.S. Airways all had service to Long Beach at one point, but all of them have since left, whether it's because they have since ceased operations or they discontinued services entirely, but all of them had since discontinued services before at least the defunct ones like Continental and U.S. Airways would cease operations. JetBlue came in 2001 and began flights to Long Beach, and they would later designate it as one of their hubs. But they have since began to move operations to Los Angeles, and as a matter of fact, as of 2020, they have transferred all of their operations to Los Angeles. So, since JetBlue left, Southwest has come in and has established themselves as one of the primary operators out of Long Beach. So we're going to go ahead and begin with some of our non-Southwest operations before we move into all Southwest stuff. And one thing you may note about Long Beach is that there are no jet bridges at this airport, so not only was it very easy to set up, the overall design of it is very linear, so also another easy design to do. And that's kind of why I chose it in this case to round out the Random Model Airport series for the year. Parked at gate number 1, we have this Hawaiian Airbus A321neo coming in from Honolulu as Flight 70, which arrived at a 9:30 p.m., delayed from a 9:05 p.m. scheduled arrival, so a 25-minute delay for this aircraft. Hawaiian Airlines has services to two cities out of Long Beach, both Honolulu and Kahului, so you do have those options if you want to fly to the Hawaiian Islands out of Long Beach. And there's also some other options as well on Southwest. If you want to do Honolulu, there's an option there. They also have seasonal service to Kahului to go with the Hawaiian service. Next to that, at Gate 3, we have this Delta Connection Embraer 175 with the enhanced winglets. Coming in from Salt Lake City is Flight 3761, operated by SkyWest at 9:32 p.m. on Thursday, a bit behind a 9:30 p.m. scheduled arrival on Thursday, so only a 2-minute delay for this aircraft. Delta only services Salt Lake City out of Long Beach, both on Delta Connection and Delta Airlines. The mainline service is operated on a 737-800 as of recording this video. Now we move into Southwest aircraft for the remainder of this update. At Gate 4, we have the 737 MAX 8 that came in from Sacramento as Flight 2066. Hello again, a Dreamliner fan 2016 if you're watching this video. This aircraft arrived in at 7:22 a.m. had a scheduled 7:40 a.m. arrival. Our first of 3 special liveries now in a row for this airport update. We have the Southwest 737-700 wearing the Lone Star 1 livery parked at gate number 6. This came in from El Paso, Texas as Flight 3147, how fitting. Arriving at 1:16 p.m. had to be scheduled 1:35 p.m. arrival. Haven't heard about when this is going to get repainted onto an 800, if it will in the near future. I think this is on one of the newer airframes, so I don't think it's going to be immediate for its repainting. What has been repainted is this 737 MAX 8 into the Desert Gold colors, replacing the 700 of November 711 Hotel Kilo. This aircraft arrived in from Austin, Texas as Flight 1919 at 6:04 p.m. on Saturday, ahead of a scheduled 6:15 p.m. arrival on Saturday. And I pulled flights from early December since I assembled the schedule a little while back before I began finals. And our last of the special livery sits here at gate number 8. This is Florida 1. Coming in from St. Louis as Flight 3143. It arrived in at 3:11 p.m. on Tuesday, ahead of a scheduled 3:35 p.m. arrival on Tuesday. So this would have been the Tuesday before Friday, December 1st, which is when I have most of these flights from. So you're going to go back into November for at least this particular flight. At Gate 9, we have the Southwest 737-700, arriving in from San Jose as Flight 2135 at 2:49 p.m., ahead of a scheduled 2:55 p.m. arrival. I would have hoped to get a Canyon Blue 700 in, specifically 786 Sierra Whiskey, but unfortunately one of the gates that it did park at is already occupied by another plane, and I believe it was a MAX 8 down over at gate number 4. So would have loved to have that in this update, but just for realism's sake, I didn't want to put it at another gate, so it will be not included in this update. And our last aircraft for this update, at gate number 10, we have the Southwest 737-800 coming in from Las Vegas. Is flight 2580 at 8:54 p.m. ahead of a scheduled 9:10 p.m. arrival. And that will do it for Long Beach, number 47, and the last for 2023. Not the last airport update, as we still have Sioux Falls. Now, I know I said last week that Sioux Falls would be this week, but I forgot that there were 5 Fridays this month, so that's why we have the second random model airport update for this month, with a new schedule that has gone into effect back in October. So in the Sioux Falls Airport update next week, we'll have plenty of charters to talk about, mainly related to the South Dakota State Jackrabbit football team, which are competing in the FCS playoffs as I record this. And on the same day that I'm recording this video, they're going to be in the semifinal game against UAlbany. So hopefully the Jacks win so that we can get some more charters, and also because that's just who I'm rooting for right now. So that concludes Random Model Airports for 2023. Very happy with where the series has gone this year, as we've done bigger and better airports, a couple hub airports as well, and can't wait to see where else we get to go with the series in the new year. With that being said, that is the end of the video. Thanks for watching, and I will catch you in the next video.